Hello and welcome. My name is Andy Buffard. The video you're about to see was our first game of A Billion Suns, played on Roll20 in Discord using graphic assets purchased on the Roll20 marketplace. I do want to apologize up front about a couple of things. First, the abrupt beginning of the video. I forgot to start the recording when I started explaining the rules to Rob and Barry. And secondly, it'll become obvious as the game progresses that we completely messed up the whaling contract rules. So it'll be something we caught, and later in the video you'll see us correct ourselves. But it does an example of one having to reread the specific details of each of these contracts until you become more familiar with them. Just a warning I would put out there for any new players of A Billion Suns. Anyway, we had a good time with the game. We look forward to playing more of it, both virtually and on the tabletop. And I hope to create some custom graphics of my own so that I can distribute this module for Roll20 to the wider A Billion Suns players. So, Mike Hutchinson, thank you very much for designing a great game. I hope you guys all enjoy watching our replay of A Billion Suns on Roll20.
Oh, is it anywhere on the ship, or are we going post? See, the difficulty is we don't have post though.
Approximate middle. Be consistent. Just be consistent on each class of ship. Cockpit to
All
cockpit.
right, I got it.
Cockpit to
All right,
cockpit
I'll figure,
for that ship.
pick a common point.
Yeah, I mean the cockpits are little light blue. You can see kind of a cockpit there, or maybe it looks like a silver bit on top or something.
All right,
Some common point you're happy
that's,
with.
I'm happy with this. Okay,
Okay.
all right, I'm done. I jumped in.
Okay. Barry, we got our two gates down. Now we need to jump something in. What do you think we want to spend? Rob has spent $4, 4 credits. We want to go with light utility. You want to put some fighters down. We need utility.
Well,
You need utility ships. You do need utility ships to scan. So probably utility ships early on is a good investment.
What do I think the survivability of a light utility ship would be?
Well, it's got a
depends what's shooting at it.
depends on what's shooting at it. You know, like a silhouette.
Well, mass is only it's your hit points are what your mass.
No, silhouette.
Silhouette.
So each light utility ship takes 4 hits.
So medium only has a 5.
Yeah. So light it might be
Light,
light's only one less. I mean maybe buy but you could buy a few more than two. You could buy 3 lights and save $1. Spend 3 credits for 3 lights and put them in one group. Rob bought 2 mediums for the and for so but 3 lights would be one credit cheaper and give you 3 ships. I'd go with maybe 2 or 3 lights. Maybe
I'm
3.
gonna make a provision run here
Yeah.
for
All right. No worries.
next beer.
Now,
each one though it's in range,
now,
right?
we, now, light utility ships shouldn't be used to attack those whales because the first thing we got to do is the
What I
hunting.
would do is I would bring in utility ships
You get
in the lower left.
you got to bring
I would
you,
ignore
you,
now.
you got to destroy the whale first before you can collect its heart. So that requires a ship with some weaponry. And
I would ignore the whale now, and I'd bring in two sets of utility ships in the lower left. One to go after the industrial espionage,
yeah.
and one to go after the
Okay.
infection.
Okay. Now we can only bring it. Now we're gonna alternate. So we can bring in one battle group now, and then a second battle group after Rob gets to go. So which battle you just want to bring in 3 light utility ships or 2? How many? What do you want to? How many ships? What do you want to bring in?
Let's bring in a medium, one medium to go
Okay,
industrial espionage.
1 medium. Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Make sure it has survivability.
All right, so we'll bring in one
Be sure
medium.
remember you take a 2D attack, 2D6 attack on your quarantine.
Yeah, means you can't get hit more than twice because there's only 2 dice. Each attack only does one hit if it succeeds. So medium utility ships have a shield of what, one? I mean, they have a
They
shield
have
of
three
three.
shield and 5 silhouette.
Okay, so three shield. Basically, if we get hit, we can make a save by rolling the die that hit us, and we have to roll 3 or less to save it. So it's basically your shields or less on any
Yeah.
hits that are made. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Utility ship is 4.
that's why
We've got
a medium utility ship is better than a light utility ship from a defensibility standpoint, because light utility ships only have one shield, whereas medium utility ships have 3.
they both take 4 hits, right? So we're
Yeah,
going to hit them when they get the hell out, right?
actually, medium utility ships take 5 hits because they have a silhouette of 5. Light utility ships take 4 hits because they have a silhouette of 4. So medium utility ships are definitely a little more survivable because of their shielding and a slightly better silhouette. But I'd say let's bring in one medium utility ship,
Okay, that'd be fine.
and
Okay,
we'll see how that goes. So while I get that ship, if you wanna
bring it.
if you wanna
I'll move this.
adjust our credits, and I'll bring the ship in.
Okay. Because see, bringing the other one in won't damage it because they're the same size.
Right.
And those two have time limits. Next turn we can come and we can go after the Krakens.
Okay. Right. So we can bring this within 3 inches. So so it doesn't really matter which one we go after first. So we can let's see.
You bring it with 4. We have a mass of 2, so it's 6 minus.
You're right. 4. You're right. 4.
So 4.
So
and you got to be with 3.
Ooh, no! Don't do that. Don't do that. Did I screw that up? Let me make sure I didn't screw that up. Is that 8 inches? Yes, that's 8 inches. Okay. All right, so we'll bring that.
Pretzels in front of me.
So we're going to measure that from the little gray cockpit on top of the ship, Barry. So that's about. You said range of, we could jump range 4.
Daddy, it colored on my hand.
Oh,
Did you hear me?
What'd you say, Rob?
I said I literally have beer and pretzels in front of me.
Nice.
There you go. Good.
Oh, what's this cool thing you're using? I didn't use that cool thing.
The template?
Yeah, I missed out on that action.
Oh, didn't you see that?
What is it?
You saw that template?
It's a combination ruler.
Yeah.
So you put it on the jump gate.
Yeah, and then you can measure the range for your jump or your angle for your attack. There's 2.
Is each one of those an inch?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 more for 8. There's 2 more of them in the upper left. In the upper left corner.
Does it say max jump range on 6? Oh, if you're a mass 0,
if you're mass
right?
0, yeah.
Okay.
So we want to be within 3 inches of the. We need to be within 3 inches of the.
Why are you moving the? What is your ship?
It's a medium utility ship, so it could jump within.
Okay.
It could jump in within 4 of the.
It looks like it's not a medium utility ship. You gave me a different one.
I gave you. You have a brown one. We have a white one.
They're color different. Okay.
Yeah, they're color different. Same ships. Okay, I think we're in, Barry.
Okay.
Andy, I'm already thinking about my miniatures. I have the ragtag fleet from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Those make perfect utility ships.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I think I'm going to elevate them on the paint queue.
Aha. I need to.
Ragtag fleet.
I need to clean up my Battlefield Gothic ships.
Mic off.
Any civilian ships, or are they all warships?
Mic on.
What's that? All my ships?
Do you
All
have
my
any
Battlefield Gothic?
civilian ships?
Oh, yes.
Do you have any civilian?
Yes, I have a number of civilian Battlefield Gothic ships.
Okay.
Cargo transports and stuff. Yeah.
I have this huge pack of the actual ragtag fleet from the.
Mic off.
It has all the ships. You know, the what do they call it? Cloud 9 and the Ring ship. They've got everything. Complete rip off of the IP.
You see, I can be cheap. I got.
Mic on.
Did they not license the IP? Did they not
How do you
license the IP?
it's from the art game?
Oh, it was never licensed.
Aha. Ouch.
Just the unlicensed Galactica.
Mm-hmm.
And Barry, you got all that Red Alert stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People have been using a lot of the Red Alert ships.
Do they have freighters and that stuff, Barry? Red Alert, or is it all warships?
Yeah, they got if you get all they're all kind of, you can buy extra stuff, and yeah, I got a space station, I got space stations, I've got freighters. How about the whole works?
Awesome.
So it would work for this.
All right, Rob. I think it's back to you for the last.
All right, good. I'm ready to spend more money.
Go for it.
I'm in a little group.
Lexi, get
I
your
want
water.
2 frigates.
2 frigates.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's going to cost 14.
Oh, Andy,
Top.
you need to mark us off -2.
All right. Back up. Let's see. Back up. We got chocolate on you? Where'd you get chocolate on you? Watch your feet.
You only bought light chips?
Say again?
I bought light chips? Oh, you bought 1 medium.
1 medium.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Okay, so how many you want?
Yeah, man. I want 2 frigates. I'm going to see how this game works.
You want 2 frigates. All right. Go big or go home.
That's right.
He's going.
I want to see what some real weapons do.
All right.
He's going whale hunting.
Here we come.
Medium ship's got a mining laser that you can only shoot at a station.
Here you go. We got 2 frigates.
Yeah.
2 frigates there, buddy.
Wait.
Those Krakens, you know, they've got silhouette 4 and 2 shields
Well,
and a mass 1.
I have silhouette 6 and 4 shields, and I have 2 of them.
Oh, Andy, you need to give me approval to change the credits, or you need to change
Oh,
this.
I'm sorry, Barry. I thought everybody had access to that. Let me fix that.
All right, so my frigates are within
That's controlled by all
range of each other.
and that's controlled by all players. Both dice are controlled by all players, Barry. You couldn't right-click on the dice and say change size? Say change side? Can you right-click? You can't right-click.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm making something, so I was off the damn thing. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I screwed up. So where do you change?
It's like you remember when you were using the hidden display options with the Battle of the Pacific.
Oh, there it is.
Just right click and
No, it
say
says
multi-sided.
Click, and then
Multi-sided choose side. Multi-sided choose side when you right click.
Oh, multi-side.
Choose side. And then go to 3. I guess we spent.
No, we spent 2.
Yeah, we spent 2. We brought in 1. You're right. So we're
Oh, okay. Cool. Got it.
All right, Rob. So you got your frigates in, huh? And so their mass is
Yeah, I'm checking.
mass is
Looks like
2.
I got
So
some
yeah, you can bring them in within 4 inches of the target.
rail guns, 9 to 18.
Oh yeah, they've got some. They got a minimum range, right? 9 inches. You can't shoot inside 9 inches.
That's just with the primary weapon.
Yeah, that's for the primaries.
I'm going to go get a snack and some drink, guys. I'll be
Sure.
back.
Yeah,
Andy, go ahead and put our last one out.
All right, Barry.
I'm just with my setup here.
You have
See,
any?
the plan is to be able to engage target at long range and another target at short range. Can you do that?
I think so, as long as they're in different fire arcs.
Yeah, as
As long
long
as
as
they're
you make
flat.
arcs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you can fire at two different targets. Absolutely. You fire all your
Because the
weapons.
frigate basically has a long range weapon and a short range weapon.
Right. Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is kill a Kraken. Let's see. Frigate weapons go to 18. So let's see if I set up here.
Yeah,
So he's
you may divide your auxiliary attack dice. Oh, there he is. You may divide your artillery attack dice in against multiple targets. So the frigate
uh,
has 4d6 turbo blasters, right, as auxiliary. So you could you could target 4 different targets with a d6 each, if they were all within 6 inches.
with the turbo blasters.
Yeah, you can allocate each of the 4d6 to a different target, or any combination of those 4d6 to targets within range and fire arc, but only with the turbo blasters. The primary weapon has to be fired at one target. But the auxiliary
I
weapon
got it.
systems can be divided. The dice can be divided up in the auxiliary weapon systems to different targets. So yeah, you can multiply. Yeah, you can engage multiples. So Barry, are you still on, or did you walk away?
Okay. No, he said to go ahead and proceed.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to bring in. Maybe we'll bring in.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
See if my strategy works.
All right. Hmm. All right. We'll try.
Hey, question. In the initiative order, when do these Krakens move?
At the end of the movement, at the end of the turn. Wait, at the end of the tactical phase. So not until the very end of the tactical phase. After we've all activated all of our ships.
Okay. Yeah, it's not on the tactical phase. That's an important thing to.
It's in the whaling contract. If you look at the whaling contract card on the right-hand side of the screen, it says
Okay,
at
it
the end of
tells.
the tactical phase, each Kraken it tells you their
Gotcha.
contract. Uh, gosh. You know what? What do we want to bring in?
The Kraken's moving.
I guess we'll bring in.
Space Kraken. Oh my God, it moves 9.
Oh yeah, they're fast.
Holy shit. Oh. So that means I will need to shoot at these guys before they
I think we're
move.
gonna try a pair of Corvettes. I'm gonna try and keep it a little cheaper. See if we go with a slightly cheaper option than Rob did. Undercut Rob a little bit each time here. So we want
All
we're
right.
just trying different ships here. Just trying different ships. Okay, so we're gonna bring in a pair of corvettes. Into the whaling map.
Where's your jump gate on the whaling map?
Lower left corner.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the
Uh,
corvettes
well, that's
are
good. Yeah.
corvettes are mass 2. So again, they could be within 4 inches. And their range of the weapons is only 6 inches. The corvettes have turbo blasters, so 6-inch range. Okay. I think. Yeah,
What'd you buy, Andy?
a pair of corvettes, Barry. So I'm going slightly cheaper than Rob did. So it's going to cost us 10 credits.
Yeah.
Dan's here, but
Something's wrong.
what's wrong?
The whole house is empty.
The whole house is empty.
Both cars are off. Well, Daddy was here, but now he's nowhere.
Danny was here, but now he's nowhere.
And Mommy's not here.
And Mommy's not here.
So what's wrong?
I don't know, boo. Can you go get your pajamas on for me?
He really stings.
Your knee really stings. What's wrong with your knee?
I can't walk.
What's wrong with your knee?
It hurts.
All right. I think I'm finally set up.
Oh yeah, no, we don't want to be there. Okay, let's jump in over here. Let's see. Ooh, he's okay. Let's jump in. Let's jump in right here. That'll work. All right, we're done. We spent our command point. Okay, so now we're in the tactical phase. Everybody's jumped in. We've spent all our command points to
Yep.
jump in. So Rob, you had initiative. Do you want us to activate first, or
Yep.
are you activating first?
No, I'll keep it.
Okay. So select a battle group and activate it. And you go to
The light utility ships. So you don't need to order to scan.
No, that's so the first thing you want to hold on. Yeah, the first thing you want to do is decide on your orders for each for your battle group. So vector, engage, red alert, or jump out. So yeah, I guess you don't.
It's
have to
the
do any-
only orders you get.
Yeah, engage.
Oh, I guess you
engage is
just
obvious.
choose. I'll choose red alert. I'm going to choose red alert
Well, you could do that, or you could use engage.
because I might take damage.
You could do that.
I don't need to engage. I'm going to choose red alert with the. All right. So now I've issued the order to the. I continue with this battle group.
Hold on.
Or do
The
you
red
do
alert won't
all
any
battle
good. Red
groups?
alert won't do any good because you have to issue the red alert at the end of movement, and you won't have been shot at the end of movement. So red alert does you no good.
Oh, okay.
Use engage because engage will allow you to re-roll any misses on your primary weapon against.
Not shooting the primary weapon.
At all. I thought you were shooting.
Why would I shoot?
you're
I'm
scanning
doing the utility ships. I'm just scanning.
Oh, okay. All right. You're just moving close to in scanning. So yeah, it doesn't matter. So I guess you just pick an order. It doesn't matter. What's wrong with?
All right. Okay.
Mic off.
So my order's red alert, and then we got a movement step. Pivot any amount, then move up to thrust. So medium utility ship goes. I can choose to just pivot and do nothing, right? I become an easy target, but so what, right? Target happens if I don't move at least 2 inches. Attackers may re-roll attack dice. So does that even happen on this facility attack roll? seems kind of silly. What's the pivot amount? Pivot any amount. And move straight ahead up to its thrust value. 80 degrees, it cannot attack with its primary weapon system. Okay. Called a high G maneuver. All right, so the key is you want to move over half.
Mic on.
We'll pivot this guy.
Mic off. Mic on.
And he'll move just a touch over 2. And then
Andy,
we'll pivot this.
espionage, where does it say that it ends in turn? Is it 2 or 3 or something?
Industrial espionage says end of round 2. It just says end of round 2. Discard all cards
Okay.
from the club deck except the specimen. The specimen is the lowest remaining number, either ace, 2, 3, or 4. It's the lowest card still remaining in the deck. So at the end of round 2, we're going to discard all the cards except the lowest card that remains in the deck. And so there'll be one more card to be grabbed from the deck before that deck is done. And that contract is done. Which presumably would be round 3 when somebody would grab that last card. And then that deck is done.
Okay, so I just did movement. Both of my ships moved over 2 inches, so therefore I'm not an easy target.
Right.
Because I don't want to allow rerolls of attacks. Passive attack step, so nobody's attacking me with. Well, actually, yeah. The now needs to attack me with a passive attack.
Well, that's when you scan the infected facility with a utility ship battle group.
Okay, well then that happens now because
it'll happen during scan. But if you're not shooting, yeah, there's no.
Well, I'm not shooting, so we'll jump to scan. Right. So I scan the facility.
So I put a medical token.
Then it attacks me with So where are the medical tokens?
Right next.
You want to just do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Right next to your display, I'll grab a token.
All right, so got a medical team on the facility, and it's going to attack me.
Yep.
So I'm a medium utility ship. I have a silhouette of 5. So you're rolling 2d6 looking for 5s or less?
Looking for
Mic on.
Silhouette or less.
Right, I have a 5.
Yep.
Are you attacking?
Barry, you want to roll 2d6?
You're the virus.
I'll do it. Either way.
Just roll it. Barry went off comms.
No, I'm here.
All right, so that's 2 hits. So what are your shields, Rob?
Shields are 3.
So you re-roll those 2 dice. You
rolled a 1.
Oh yeah, that's 2
You rolled
hits.
a 1.
That's right. That's 3 hits. So you're rolling 3 dice. Thank you. The 1 is a double hit, critical. So you're rolling 3 dice, and you're looking for 3s or less.
And I'm rolling 3 because you roll for 1 for each hit.
Yes.
If you had only done 2 hits, I'd only roll 2.
Correct. So you're rolling 3 dice, and you're looking for...
Did 3, and I happen to have, so I get to roll all my shields.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just working it out in my head how this works.
Yep.
Okay, so now I roll d6s because that's what you rolled.
Correct.
And what am I trying to get?
Shields or less.
It's a shield save.
It's a shield save. You have shields of 3, so it's 3 or less on each die to save that die.
Okay.
Save that hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Your 3D dice aren't rolling, probably because you haven't turned them on.
Yes. But I got
All right, so you got a 4, 3, and a 1.
the one. Now, does the one save 2 hits?
No. There's no critical saves. No. So you
Okay.
saved twice and you took 1 hit. So
Right.
you mark the ship with a hit. Click on it, and click on
Uh-huh.
the orb at the bottom of the ship,
Oh,
and click on the
yeah.
red die. Click on the one single red die. I'm using the red die from
Okay.
Imperial Skies. There you go. That's your hit. Take 1 hit on 1 ship.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's done.
So yep. So
And we're in the scanning step, so I'm looking at the industrial espionage contract. What does this say? Guess nothing right now, huh?
right. It's
Brown 2.
at the
There's nothing to do this turn.
At the end of the phase, we move clockwise from the CO that controls it. Right now, you control the most container ships because you're the only one that controls a container ship at the moment. So
Right.
when we get to the end phase, of the turn, we will resolve
Oh,
that
at the end
at
phase.
the end
Okay, I
phase,
gotcha.
after all activation. Right.
All right,
Okay.
so I'm just doing nothing here.
You're done. Yeah, they're just hanging out within. Yeah, they're just hanging out.
Right,
Well,
okay, so
you have to be within 3 inches, so that at the end of the end phase, you can claim control over it. So you want to make
right,
sure that frigate is within 3 inches of.
he is.
Okay, then you're good. Okay, so now Barry, it's our turn to activate a battle group. So which of the 2 battle groups do we want to activate? Should we go after a Kraken?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the Kraken. So we've got our corvettes. Now their movement. Let's see. They have a thrust of 10. Okay.
Because you got the problem, you're going to have to move them, or you're going to be scanning them, or you're going to be attacking them.
You're going to want to move at least 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can pivot up to 90.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
Or you could pivot left, go up.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go right. So I have written a tool for that. So basically, I can click on the ship. I can click on both ships, and I can click move, and I can put the angle of turn that I want. So the angle of turn,
Wow.
would be maybe 45 degrees, maybe 30 degrees. Angle would that be? Probably about maybe about 45. Let's try 45 because I can always reverse it if I don't like it. So we'll do 45, and then we'll do a 10-inch move.
Do you not want to do an order?
Oh yes, that's true. I did want to do an order. Let me see. Where's my template?
Yeah, but the one on top won't be able to shoot at him because he's not in
True.
field of view.
But I can move the other guy back. I can move that guy back.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, so let's move that guy back. Move 45 degrees, minus 10. There's where he was. So we're probably going to have to move him more like 60 degrees. Let's try 60. which is less than 90. That's better. Perfect. Look at that. Okay. So as far as orders are concerned, I guess we'll use engage. So we get to re-roll misses against this Kraken. And then let's see, we have some command points in tactical. Let's see. The Kraken has a silhouette of 3. No, silhouette of 4. So we're hitting Krakens on 4 or less. They take 4 damage as a result. I think we're going to before rolling to attack. Okay, so we're going to the friendly battle group spread out the command tokens for the tactical distract 1 result of every attack die. 1 type attack pool to a minimum of 1. Okay, we'll save one of the command points. I'm going to spend a command point from tactical for power to weapon systems. So the power to weapon systems means I get to subtract 1 from each of my die. One from the result of every attack die of any type of the attack of one type of the attack pool. Okay, so my 2 corvettes are going to fire their primary weapons. Let's see. Oh, am I within? Yes, I think I'm within 3 inches of. Am I within 3 inches for?
The Kraken, the tentacles.
Yes. Well, no, I was measuring from the. I was measuring from the middle of the ship in the middle of the Kraken. So no, he's not within 3.
Use more than 1 command point per battle group.
Yes, power to weapon systems is before rolling to attack with a friendly battle group. This is the friendly battle group. Spend up to mass command tokens from tactical to subtract 1 from the result of every attack die of one type of the attack to a minimum of 1 for each command token spent. So I'm spending 1 command token, basically subtract 1 from every dice that these corvettes throw.
Okay. The point is, do you want to use another command point in your attack or defense?
Well, I'm not being attacked. I can't. I'm outside the 3 inches for his auxiliary weapon. So I was saving the last command point under tactical for some other use, because we haven't activated the other battle group yet.
But I don't need it.
What?
There's nothing here that's going to help me. That I can see.
True. Well, I can add a second command point, subtract 2 from each die. That was just
Yeah,
guaranteed.
whatever you want.
Yeah, if
Or
you
power,
don't, if you,
whatever you need.
well, power shields. Well, yeah. I mean, or unless Rob's going to come after me with his own ships, I don't really need power to shields. I mean, the other Kraken. I guess I could save it for a Kraken, because this other Kraken might hit me from. He moves 9 inches, so this Kraken's going to move 9 inches towards us, and potentially, if he gets within, he'll probably be within 3 inches for an attack. So I think I'm going to use that to save me against the other Kraken. So I'm going to
There
save.
you go.
Yeah, we'll save the other command token for the other Kraken. All right, so the corvettes are only can fire their primaries and their secondaries, but we'll use the command point on the primaries. Corvette has 4 die 6 each that do 1 damage each. So I'm throwing 8d6 in primary weapon damage, subtracting 1 from each. So 8d6 minus 1. That's good. I don't have that built into a macro, so we're just going to roll 8. D6, subtract 1 from each one. Primary weapon attack. That's a lot of hits. So we're looking for 4s or less.
3, 4, 5.
All the 5s become 4s because I'm subtracting 1. The 2s all become 1s, so they're all critical. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits with primary weapons.
Wow. He's only got 2 shields.
13 hits, and then they only have 2 shields. So, yeah. So 13d6.
He's dead.
Needing 2s. Right. Yeah, we'll
Oh, he rolls. No, he only rolls 2 dice. Oh, it's 2 shields.
no, he rolls per hit.
Oh,
Great.
No, he rolls per hit. He has to roll 2 or less.
oh, it's per hit. That's what I was at.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
each hit.
okay.
Each
So the shield is the value you're looking for. Oh,
that
okay.
value or less that you're looking for on the shooter's dice.
Good.
I think it's always the shooter's dice. I'm pretty sure it's always.
Well, it's the shooter's die
yeah.
type.
You just pick up the shooter's dice. They tell you just pick up the shooter's dice and re-roll them.
Okay, all right.
The shooter's hits. So I'm rolling 13 dice looking for.
So he could save this. Okay.
But he saves 1, 2, 3. I see 3 of them.
Yep.
So he takes.
He's only going to save on 1s or 2s, right?
Yeah. And he only 4 hits will kill him. So that's a dead kraken. That's a dead kraken. So when there's a dead kraken, it was kind of overkill, but that's all right. Okay, so Wayland contract says place a kraken heart token within 2 inches of it, and then remove it. Okay, so we'll put it there. It's going to be within 3 inches. It should be within 3 inches, 2 inches of him and 3 inches of me, so I can scan it. That's the goal. Actually, I have to scan it with I have to scan it with a utility ship. So we need utility ships over here anyway. So we'll put it there. Here's where you want to place a jump point next to these corvettes, so you could jump a utility ship in here and grab the hearts. So let's put it away from the let's put it away from the other kraken. We'll take the kraken off the map. We'll put the heart there. All right, that's a dead kraken. All right. Yeah, I guess it doesn't stop a competitor from sweeping in here and scanning the, and scanning.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
Really.
Hey, it's all fair.
It's all fair. Yeah.
Devoid of space.
That's right. I suppose the scan phase is done in player order. It has to be, for that reason. It has to be in initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
Scan step. Scan the active battle group may scan a single at least one ship.
Except you're not a utility ship.
That's true. It is very true. Okay, back to you, Rob. That was our activation.
All right. Krakens are. Oh. My movement of a frigate is only 4. So I need to do an order first. If you vector, you give up firing?
No.
No.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Nope. You just don't get your bonus on re-rolling your misses.
Yeah, because you're not engaging.
Where do you get these rules? Are they
Amazon?
They're published by Osprey. There's just like all the blue rule books that are published by Osprey.
Okay.
I just ordered mine from the book depository on Amazon. It took a little longer. I think they probably had to order it from Britain.
Pre-ordered. It was here the day they came up. All right. Let's see how this works. I'm gonna do the engage order, and I have to pick the target, right?
Yes, it has to be a target that your primary
So,
weapons will engage.
right. So I'm gonna engage this guy. Then I'm gonna go to movement step and pivot less than 90 degrees
Mm-hmm.
to the right. So I'm gonna line up on him. And then I'm going to use the cool template. The handle on the template. Oh, here it is. All right, that's for me. All right, so I have to move at least 2.1, so I'm not an easy target. 1, 2, over. 2, touch over. All right. Okay, so I've issued orders, I've moved passive attacks. So now this Kraken next to me is going to hit me with passive against tentacles. I'm sure are in range. It's 3 inches. So yeah. All right. So the tentacles reach out and it's 4d6.
4d6 looking for your silhouette. So frigate silhouettes are 6. So it's really only, I mean, 6s are obviously a dud. So it's pretty easy to hit you.
Well, let me see. The frigate's silhouette is a 6, so I can survive.
Yeah, but the question is, do you want to use a tactical command point under tactical for power to shields?
My shields are a 4, so I'm counting on
Shields are protected.
Okay. I think I'll be okay. I mean, yeah, I realize I could use a tactical. What does that do? Power to shields. It's just going to add +1 to my shields.
Right. So your shields become 5.
Yeah. No, I think a 4d6 is probably
60
not.
more or less is a 2/3 chance or a 2/3 probability of a save.
No, actually, in all the threats in this game, your frigates included, your corvettes included, that actually is the worst thing that could happen to me. A mouth attack would be D10. But those are 3 points apiece. All right, what the heck? I'll boost my shields by burning 1 command token.
All right, so take 1 command token off there. Okay, so the
Right.
Kraken is
Very good.
Right, so the Kraken is throwing. So Barry, you want to throw 4d6s, and really anything but a 6 is a hit. A 1, any 1s are 2 hits.
4?
Yeah, 4d6 for the Kraken. All right, so the 6 misses, and the 1 is 2 hits. So there's 4 hits. The 5 and the 4 is 1
Okay.
each, so it's 4 hits. So you're rolling 4d6.
So I'm rolling 4 back, but now my shields are boosted to a 5.
So you want 4. You're 4d6. You're looking for 5s or less to save them.
Right, so saved 3. I take 1 hit.
Correct. So mark it with 1 red die. 1 ship with 1 red die.
Okay.
And then you can.
That's not so bad.
And then you can proceed with your. Now
Here we go. So
jump step, but there's nothing to jump. So now you shoot with your weapons.
Right. So looks like my auto blasters are out of arc because it's 180 degrees to the front, and they only have a 6-inch range. Really, it's the heavy stuff. So they're in range. Heavy stuff are called light rail guns. They roll 2d8s. I'll be rolling 4d8s. Battle group. Doing 2 hits apiece.
So you're rolling
So let me-
4d8s against a Kraken, and you're looking for...
I'm re-rolling misses,
and you're
right?
if you... yes, because you're engaged. And you're looking at his silhouette is 4, so you're looking for 4s or less.
Okay. So here's 48s.
Well,
That's 3 hits. Oh, it's 4. Well, what was his silhouette? 4.
4.
That's 3 hits.
No,
Oh, wait a
you need
minute.
4
I'm
or
looking
less.
at the wrong thing.
You need a 4 or less. You rolled a 7.
So I can re-roll.
Now you roll the 3.
I can re-roll 3.
You hit the 1 is a double hit, right? The 1 is 2
Right.
hits. So you need to re-roll the other 3 dice, looking for 4 or less. 3d8.
Okay, so the double hit is actually 4 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's enough to.
Okay,
That's
so
enough,
now
that's
I'm-
enough to kill it.
Yeah,
Well,
but he might make a
He might
save.
He gets the save. Yeah.
I'm re-rolling the misses.
You're only misses. So you got.
Oh.
Okay. So you
Got
got
3 more hits.
So you got 5 hits total. So he's making 5 saves.
No. I got 3 hits total, but 2 are double taps.
Oh,
so
right,
that's
right.
2, 4.
5.
You're right. That's 5. Yeah. Okay.
5 hits. So
Wait a minute. Hold on. We're doing this wrong.
What do we do wrong?
The first one is 2. The second one is 4. And then the 4 is only
It's 5. It's a 5th.
2. So it's 6.
Oh, 6. You're right.
Okay. So that's 6 damage to the Kraken. So now he's rolling.
Oh, wait.
For,
No, wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
Each hit is.
I did 6 points.
Each hit is 2 damage. So
Correct.
you did more than
But
that.
the ones are double.
Right, so that's 4 points each. So that's 4 for the 1, 4
8.
for that.
I did
8,
10
10
points.
You did 10
Right.
points. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's
So
10,
you roll 10 dice.
10d8. 10d8 trying
Right.
to get 4. His shields are only
2s.
2. 10d8
2.
getting 2 or less is going to kill it. All right. So yeah, he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
All right, so
Let's look at it. How would that have worked? The 8s are just they're nothing, right?
no, these
1
are saves.
would have been.
These are saves, so the 8s doesn't matter. It's just
Oh, there's no double saves.
no double
Okay.
saves or critical. Yeah, we're just looking for.
Okay.
less
So
than equal to 2,
he's just flat out dead.
toast. Yeah. So we put a Kraken heart, take him off, and we put a Kraken heart in the
Okay.
And
I'll grab a heart.
I got a heart. I got a heart out.
Okay.
So put the heart where you want, within 2 inches, of the Kraken.
Okay.
And then we'll take the Kraken off.
I'll just push it towards me by 2 inches. That's enough. Okay.
All right. There you go.
And then the dead Kraken. All right. And then that's the end of the phase, right?
That's the end.
Well, that was the attacks, active attacks, and then there's nothing to scan.
Nothing to
yeah, I'm done.
You're done. All right.
All right. Over to your utility ships.
Mm-hmm. So our utility ship.
Okay, my question is this: on the contract,
Yeah.
it says I place the medical team on the facility and takes 2d6.
Yeah, he's gonna
Pass.
he's gonna attack us.
So do I want to?
But he's gonna attack us.
Do I have to reduce that effectiveness? Do I need to move to make him miss me?
Yes.
You're going to want to move over 2 inches to not be an easy target.
Right.
Well, the thing is, I
Otherwise,
don't
he
think
gets
that,
to re-roll.
But you don't have to face him to scan. You can scan from any angle. You don't have to be facing him to scan. So you
And Barry, there's no threat, so you can vector and move twice. You can move past him and pivot 180 and move back.
Yeah, you just have to move at least 2 inches. But yes, you could use the vector command because you're not shooting him. You have no damage to repair. You're not passing. So, or jumping out.
Yeah. Okay.
Just basically
Um,
put yourself anywhere within 2 inches and claim that you zigzagged and got there. Okay.
no.
Well, you
Okay.
probably want to be facing in whatever direction you want to move next. Because you can scan. So assuming we're gonna then go over next turn and get that red ship, or bring something else in to get that red ship. Um, you might as well turn to face the direction you want to move next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so it's going to attack us, and now the question is, do you want to use, do we want to use a shield? We have one more token. Well, although we have the other Kraken, probably
Shield.
I think
Shield.
the Kraken's tentacles, the Kraken's open maw is more of a threat to our corvettes. So I think we just weather the storm of the 2d6.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Okay.
why I left you the other
Yeah,
token.
yeah. I mean, if the space station rolls double ones, we're kind of fucked. But because they're double hits. But that's a chance you take, right? So we're looking at. So Rob, you want to probably roll this, right? So the space station is going to roll 2d6 passive attack, and you're looking for our silhouette, which is. I was going to mark the circles on each of these ships so we could quickly look at the ships themselves. But
5. Got you twice.
yep. All right, so you got us twice. Okay, so we're making 2 saves, Barry. So you're gonna make 2 saves on d6s, and you're looking for medium utility ships have a shield of
3.
3. So you're looking for threes or
3.
less. Threes or less, Barry.
The Rona's going to get you.
Ah, saved them both. Look at that.
All right.
We
Look at
laugh.
We
that.
scoff.
We laugh
We
at
scoff.
we laugh at the infection. All
You
right.
got the Moderna.
Yeah, that's right. So with that, we simply scan that and put a medical team on it.
Yes.
Here we go. We have a medical team on there. And I think, let's see, the whaling contract. Scan effective facility and discard friendly medical tickets. Scan. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, I think that's it. Rob, you've activated both your groups. We've activated
Yep.
both of our groups. So
Yep.
that ends the first. That ends. So we get to the end step. Sorry, the end step.
Cool.
Yep. So
All
the
right.
end phase of the turn. And
Krakens.
in the end phase of the turn, right, we go through the Krakens and also the industrial espionage contract. So well, I guess we'll do the Krakens first. So at the end of the tactical phase, we're not in the. We do this before the end step. Each Kraken targets a ship with the highest cost within 12 inches, or the closest ship. Well,
One's going to me and the other one's going to you.
yeah, because you're the highest cost, but this is not within 12 inches of you. So,
All right.
so this Kraken literally just turns around
Yep. Attacks.
and attacks. And this Kraken, likewise, is going to, we'll select the Kraken. Let's see, what's the range here?
Oh, he's going to jump right on you.
Yeah.
It's going to be eating your engines.
Well, he's got to have 45 degrees, right? So 7 inches. So we'll do a I don't know, 45-degree turn with 7-inch move, something like that. Let's do a 45-degree turn at 7 inches. Let's see how that looks. Yeah,
Ouch.
we'll back it up a little
Yep.
bit. That'll work. It still engages both the whole battle group because you just have to have one of ship in range or in the arc. Okay, so so yeah, we're down here. We might as well resolve this one first. Okay, so we hit it with passive attacks. Unfortunately, it's attacking us from the rear, so we didn't do that too well, Barry, because it's attacking us from the rear. So we can't fire any passive attacks at it because secondary weapons are 180 degrees in front.
What do you mean, we, white man?
Yeah, really, I know. There you go. Um,
In the
so
same boat.
yeah, I don't know where the center post of your ship is, but yeah, you look like you're in the same boat depending on where you consider your stem. Anyway, so the Kraken is going to attack with the mouth parts. It is 2d10. So it's 2d10 looking for our silhouette, and our silhouette of a Corvette is 5, so 2d10, 5 or less. We're going to want to use power to shields.
Get that macro going here.
So we're going to spend a command point.
All right. Correct.
With an attack, after attack die rolls, spend up the command token attack to add +1 to the battle group's shield value. Yep. So okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here.
Yeah, you do it after the roll.
Yeah. Okay, so two.
So you don't have to. All right, so here comes 2d10 as his mouth
5 or less.
Mouth crunches on your ship.
Yep.
I got 2 5s.
That. That's 6 hits. That's 6 hits. Okay, so we spend the token for power to shields, and that's going to improve our shields by 1. So the Corvette shields.
3. You go to 3.
The Corvette shields go to 3. So 6 dice needing 3 or less. 6 d10s, I might add, needing 3 or less.
Yes.
Even worse. All right, so 6 of these, and we're looking for 3s or less. And 1. So we take 5 hits.
Oh,
look at that. Well, a Corvette.
It blows up a Corvette.
I didn't even notice if they rolled any 1s. Oh, he did roll. No, you didn't roll any 1s on your attack.
Oh.
So yeah, that blows up a Corvette.
Wow. Just got eaten.
Yeah. That's just So so that Corvette goes bye-bye. And then
the Kraken attack with the tentacles?
Oh, sure. Well, if it's within 3, I'm pretty sure it probably is. Yeah, it's within 3, and it's in the front 180. So with the tentacles, it's 4d6. 4d6 looking for silhouette 5. So you want to roll 4d6 looking for 5s or less?
All right.
Well, there's 2 duds and 2 hits. All right, so we're rolling 2d6.
For some reason, I've lost my journal.
Really? You should have lost your journal button.
Like when I click not the journal, the where you see all the dice. Clicking it.
The chat window
on.
or the die?
3D dice. Yeah, the chat window. Yeah, and roll 20.
Roll 20. Look at the top
button with the
top right of your screen. There's next to the up and down plus and minus slider. There's a button with 3 lines, horizontal lines in it.
Yeah, I see that.
Did it bring your chat window back out? Did it bring your it minimizes minimizes the side display and then expands it again. You can hit the refresh in your browser.
Yeah.
It'll probably come back.
All right.
In any event, that was 2 hits. Right. So we're rolling 2d6 against our Corvette, looking for 2 or less.
Yeah, we're good now. Refresh.
All right. So I'm rolling 2d6, looking for our shield, which is 2 or less, to save these 2 hits.
Didn't you boost your shields?
That was for the earlier primary weapon attack. I don't think it counts for. all attacks from on this ship. If a friendly battle group with a shield value 1 is targeted with an attack, after the attack die are rolled, spend up your
Oh yeah,
die only
it
once
was just for that
just for the
attack.
primary
Okay.
weapon. All right, so I
For
rolled
this attack only.
I
Okay.
rolled a 3 and a 4, which failed. So this Corvette takes 2 hits.
Got it.
All right, so that Corvette took 2 hits. All right.
Krakens are tough.
They are tough. They're very tough.
So that's important because that tells you when you need to spend your command dice
Yeah, and how big a ship you need to take on
for
and
shields.
how big a ship you need to take on a Kraken. Let alone 4. Let alone 4 of them. All right.
All right.
And then the one against you, Rob. So same
Yep.
deal,
So
right?
I'm definitely getting shields after seeing what that mouth did.
Well,
So
you have 2 command tokens, so you could use the one on the primary attack and one on the second the auxiliary.
yeah, well, I'm thinking I'm going to spend
Or both
2
of them on the
command
primary. Yeah,
tokens
both of
on
them on the primary.
powering. Yeah, because that 3 damage per hit is what is really bad news. So okay,
Yeah.
I'm boosting shield. Oh, but I can wait for the attack
You
roll
can wait for the
before I
attack
do
roll.
that.
Yeah, you don't have to commit that until you see the roll.
Or 2d10s.
After the attack die rolled. Yeah.
And you're looking, I'm a frigate, you're looking for 6s. 6 or under.
Yeah. 6 or under on the silhouette of the frigate, and we're looking at right 2d10s.
2d10,
Right,
looking for 6 or under.
Barry rolled 2d10s for us, looking for 6 or less.
Kraken's mouth chomping on my frigate.
Yep.
White whale.
Oh, there's 1 hit. All right, so that's 3.
There we go.
3 damage.
Right. So
Now,
I will.
Let me wait a minute. Let me just double check something. Do you then make 3 saves for each damage, or are you saving a hit in wiping out 3 damage with 1 hit save? You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure.
Should have I know.
I'm not sure you're saving the damage. I think that made it too deadly. I think you're saving the hit. Saving throws. Total the number of hits. If the target has a shield's value of 1 or greater, the controller of the target makes the number of saving throws equal to the number of hits, not the number of damage. That's a big difference. Cancels 1 hit. Yeah. So that's 1 hit.
So I got one hit, so that means I'm only rolling 1 die.
Yeah, so that Corvette didn't really take 6 hits. He took.
All right, well, back up. Look at the Corvette.
My Corvette took 2 hits, not 6. And any I didn't save of those 2 would do 3 damage. Right. So we'll go back to my saves. Right. That was a 5, 2, 4, 8, 8, and 4. Was that those are my 6 saves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So, no, that should have been. See, that was too many rolls.
You should only roll. All right, so we'll just redo it. So I hit you twice with 2 5s, right?
5, 2, right? Was it 2 a save?
I hit you twice with 2 5s.
You hit me twice.
And now you roll.
So I rolled
2 d10s.
And I added 1 from my shields. So 2d10. Yeah, 2d10.
You need to roll that now.
Yeah, 2d10 looking for 3s or less because I bumped my
3s. Yeah.
So 2d10 looking for 3s. Okay, or less. And I failed both ones. So either way, it would have been.
Now you're dead.
That would have been 6. That would have been 6 damage. That would have taken him out. So
He's
now
dead, Jim.
he's dead, Jim.
So now,
So
reset.
Right. So
back here, Barry just rolled 1 hit.
1 hit. So you're making 1 save, and you're bumping your shields twice.
But,
you're rolling a d10 if you want to.
I'm deciding what to do.
Right.
So I got 1 roll to make. I'm in a frigate.
You're making a d10.
He's already been hit once.
Yeah,
so even if I take 3, I'm still alive.
Right. You're rolling a d10, needing
for a 4
or less, unless you want to spend command. Right.
I'll go ahead and spend the 2. Okay. So now I'm looking for a 6.
Right.
And if I get this, I save all
You
damage.
save all three damage. Right.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you rolled an 8, so you failed.
Nope. And
So he takes 3
so
more.
my damage goes to 4, but I can take
5 because it's a
okay.
because it's a frigate. So taking the bigger ship was bought you another turn. Okay.
But he's got
One,
the tentacles.
Oh yes, there is the
Huh?
tentacles. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. So 3d6. No scales. 4d6. 4d6 needing 6s. All right. So 4d6s needing 6s. So I'll roll 4d6. Okay, the 1 is a double hit. The 6 is ignored. So that's 4 hits. The 4, and the 1
yeah,
twice is 4 hits.
so here's a question. Let's say I save twice. Which 2 are saved?
No, the one is a double hit. It's not double damage. The one
Right.
is a double hit. So you have to add an extra die for that one.
Oh, so I have 4 saves
You have
now.
4
Okay.
saves. Yeah, that wasn't yeah.
Okay.
A 1 is 2 hits, not an extra damage. So it's an extra hit you have to save. So you have 4
That's
saves.
4 saves, and I'm looking for my base shielding, which is a 4.
Yeah, because you used all your command points.
I'm out. Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. You took 2 hits. You got 2 6s.
I took 2 hits and already had 4, so he blows up.
Right, so one frigate vaporizes.
Kraken chomps a frigate.
Now how much? It carries over. Damage carries over. So how much you can only take 1 hit before that frigate is destroyed. So you need to carry.
Frigate takes 2. It takes 2.
I thought you had.
It's a total of 6.
I thought you already
I
taken
had
4.
2.
Oh, I thought it was 5.
No.
Oh, okay. It is 6. All right. Sorry, I thought it was what was 5. Okay. So it
Blows
took 6.
up.
So it didn't have any overflow. Yeah. Okay.
Correct. Okay. Could I choose to not blow them up and spread the damage out? Does damage go against the battle group or individual ships?
No, it goes against the battle group. It overflows into the rest of the battle group. Like if I'd done 4 damage to you and 2 destroyed you, the other 2 go on to another ship. They carry you take the battle group takes all the damage, even if another ship has to absorb it.
Yeah, but you can't spread damage equally.
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
It's not like Rommel where you spread the hits, is what I'm saying.
So. I don't think so. I think you take out one ship and then carry the damage over to the next.
Okay.
I can double check that. Now, the question is, does that ship explode and take the other ship with it? We didn't check that. I should have checked that for my ship because there are explode rules.
Oh dear.
Where is that? It was.
But a Kraken's not going to blow it up. All right, here's explosions, page 32. When a ship is destroyed, the rippling shock waves of cascading antimatter. Before removing a destroyed ship, roll a d6. If the roll is equal to or under mass, then it explodes. Okay, so roll a d6 for your Corvette. Right. And your mass is 2. So you blow up on a 1 or 2. My mass is the same.
I rolled a 4.
All right, so you do not blow up.
So you roll yours.
See if I blow up.
Oh!
All right, all battle groups within
mass
suffer mass d6 damage. Oh God!
So your mass was 3.
It can be.
Your mass is 2. Your mass is 2, right?
Yeah, the mass is 2 of a frigate. So,
so 2d6.
This is a damage 1 attack.
So you're rolling just 2d6 against the silhouette of the other frigate. That's 2 hits.
It's 2 hits, and then I can save it with shields.
Yeah.
So my frigate shielding is a 4.
So 2 dice needing 4s or less. And you're safe.
There we go. Shield saved me.
What frigate dies?
That's awesome. All right, so pull him out.
All right.
He's dead, Jim.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. That's it for the Krakens.
That's it for the Kraken. So now we're in the end phase.
We got
We're in the end
industrial
phase.
espionage.
Yes, industrial espionage at the end phase. So moving kind of the CEO that controls the most container ships. You're the only one that controls a container ship. Um,
Get a club card.
draws a club card equal to the round number. This is round one. Okay, so I'm gonna draw
What's
you.
the specimen, though?
The specimen is the ace. So
Okay.
draws equal to the round number. When everyone is drawn, reveal and discard the cards. If the specimen is revealed, gain money from all cards in the discard pile that are removed from the game. Well, right now there is no discard pile because this is the first card drawn. So you don't want the specimen right now. You want the discard pile to gain value before you find the specimen. That's kind of the idea. So
you would gain the value of the specimen, and that's it, because you're discarding it.
Right. So
But it wouldn't be worth. It'd be worth what? 2 points. It'd be worth 1 times 2 players.
Right. So here's the clubs card.
Right.
It's a 4 clubs. Right. So it's
So
not
that
the
gets
specimen,
discarded?
so it just gets discarded. Correct.
Right. Which makes the specimen worth more later.
Yes. Correct. Now it's worth 8 because it's worth 2 times 4. So we're going to put that on the industrial. We'll just leave that on the industrial espionage contract. So we see that the 4 is out there. That makes it a lucrative industrial espionage. And if you destroy a container ship, you lose 5 credit. So nobody wants to destroy a container ship.
Why would anyone do that?
To deny somebody else? I would rather destroy one and lose 5 credits than let you gain 8.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, it's all fair in business. War. You know. Okay. Because shooting comes before scanning. So if I can destroy it before you can scan it or get credit for it. All right. So that's the end of the first round.
Okay.
So now
Log's a game. 3 rounds.
3 rounds. Pretty much. I mean, once the 2 contracts are gone, 2 of the 3 contracts are finished, the game's over. So yeah, it can be a pretty fast game. But the more ships, more battle groups you have with bigger scaled games, the longer it takes to move all the battle groups.
Right.
Obviously. And I'm not sure if this map, if these are 2 feet by 2 feet, 24-inch by 24-inch maps, so maybe 36 inches per map would be a better choice. I don't know. If you're playing on a tabletop, we play on a 6 foot by 4 foot table. You might have 4, a 3 foot by 2 foot, 4 3-foot 3x2s, right? You use tape to separate them, and have 4 separate 3x2 surfaces to play in. Anyway,
I got it.
Round 2. So we're assigning our command points. So, Barry, what do you want to do for command? We're at negative 12 credits. Rob is at negative 18. Nobody's turned a profit yet. Well, we have we need to think about bringing in utility ships to grab a heart before that Kraken kills us. It's one thing about it. If we have the Corvette might die, but it's going to draw fire because the Kraken's going to go after the closest ship, the biggest ship, the most valuable ship within 12 inches. So it's going to leave our utility ships alone.
Yeah. Well, okay.
So we could spawn. Like I said, we could spawn a jump point right next to that heart. Well, within 4 inches of that Corvette, because the Corvette's got a jump range of 4. So we could literally put a jump point right next to that heart and bring in a
buy another Corvette
utility ship.
And the damaged Corvette and the one we bring in can come in we can
jump the damaged Corvette. We could jump the damaged Corvette out onto another map.
Well, or
another.
You don't lose points for losing Corvettes, right?
Yeah.
So what you could do is put a jump point there, I bring 2 battle groups,
We could
one
just
containing the.
we could go after that frigate. We go after that damn Gubaki frigate and take both hearts.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Go big or go home. Jump a cruiser in and take out that frigate.
Yeah, we'd have to get both hearts at the same turn. You could bring in another Corvette, for example, and take out that, and with your damaged Corvette, take out that other Kraken,
Mm-hmm.
and bring
And
in
then
also.
bring a utility ship and grab both hearts. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to put another jump point down. Then we could just bring in another Corvette and a utility group into TCC2, and just move it to attack the rear of the Kraken, and send the utility ships towards the heart that will appear there in a second, and then just take out that Kraken and put the utility group. Let's see, where's the range here? Well, if we kill that Kraken, we could put its heart within 2 inches of it. So
Yeah, there is
if we put
way.
it there, we could easily put a utility ship, a utility group here where my green arrow is, and
Yeah,
grab both
get
hearts.
in the middle of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
put utility.
So utility ships have
Utility ship only stand one.
yeah, thrust on a medium and light utility ships have a 4-inch thrust. So well, they have a. Let's see, the light utility ship is a mass of 1. So it can be 5. It can jump 5 inches from the. It could start
Oh yeah, we'll move.
here
Yeah.
and then move another 4. So it can't get. But we could vector. We could vector the utility ships, which would get them 8 inches.
No, what we do is we bring in. We set up a new jump point
Yeah, we could do that.
over here. Well, you see.
It has to be within 4 inches of the Corvette that we have
Okay.
already in play.
Jump point here
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we bring in a utility group containing 2, or bring in a battle group with 2 utility ships, because one has to scan there and one has to scan there. And then you have to bring in some other warship to take that guy out.
Mm-hmm.
So that would take us 3 command points.
Right.
And we get 2 hearts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to need at least 2 command points then for jumping another group in. Well, you said you want to bring in another warship?
Well, if you're going to I don't think your Corvette can take out that Kraken by himself, can he?
Yeah. If we spent enough tactical points to power to weapon systems, he might.
Well, okay. If you think you can do it, then we don't need to bring a jump point in.
Yeah, I mean.
So
well, we'll need a jump point though we'll need a jump point to bring in the utility ships.
Jump point, and then also we're bringing in our utility. We got to buy 2 utility ships.
Right. So a battle group of utility ships and a jump point. So that's 2 command points in jump in. We want if we want to go after the Kraken, we want power to weapon systems. Well, let us reroll misses against the Kraken. So we could throw a couple command points in here. The question is, do we want to bring in any more warships to go after?
Well, you've got the 2.
So we got the 2 up north that Rob is, dealing with uncontested. We got 2 over here that.
And my utility ship of this other one is committed because he's got to stay there to cure everybody.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But we could bring in another one and then move here to do the industrial espionage on this other container ship here.
Yeah.
Because you've already got the jump point, right?
Yeah. So we want another command point there. So for that. Anything else? We got one command point left. Do we want to use it for tactical? Do we want to do this? What do you think? Do we need to bring in more ships? I think we need to make some money before we bring any ships in.
Well, we've got to bring a utility ship in.
Well, this is for one group of utility ships. This is
We don't know what he's going to do. He could bring in somebody and try to control.
Yeah.
Because it's.
I think we might need to. I think we might need to be reactive to what, I think we need to possibly have the flexibility of bringing something else in if we need to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're good with this? As far as command points?
Yeah, or do you want to make sure we have the initiative?
We got one more. Well, we got one more. We got a total of 7. I forgot we had one more. So you want to do that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. We're ready.
If you think that number of tactical points will allow you to take out that Kraken?
Well, it should. The Kraken's got a silhouette of. The Kraken silhouette is 4.
You got 4.
I'm shooting with D6s, but each of these command points would subtract. Would let me re-roll. Wait, power before rolling. Attack to minimum. No, it subtracts 1. Subtract 1 from the result of every attack. Yeah. So each of these commands. So if I use these 2, that would subtract 2 from each die. So D6 is -2. If I roll any 3s, 3s become 1s, which is a double hit. The higher die results can cause critical hits. So yeah, I think that's plenty.
Okay, that's good. We're good
for that one Corvette to take out that Kraken. I think that
good. Okay.
He says, hopefully.
Well, I got somebody to blame now. That's all that counts.
That's right.
Okay, so we roll for initiative.
Reroll for initiative. So Rob rolled a 7. Did you? He rolled a D12. We're rolling a D10. So roll a D10, Barry. We spent a command point on initiative. So. All right. So we get it. We rolled a 6. All right. So deploy a jump point, or bring in a battle group.
You want to react to him.
Oh, we can. Yeah, you want to give him? Yeah, we could give him the initiative here. Let's see what he does. All right, Rob, you get to place the first.
Or since we have 4, we can go first.
Oh yeah, he's got 3. That's true.
And we still get to react.
Yep.
Or we can react twice.
You can
to what he
twice.
does.
We'll let him go first.
Okay.
All right,
let him
Rob,
go first.
You may place your spend a jump point first. Jump command point.
All right. Bending, jump point. There.
Ooh. Okay. All right. He's coming into this map, into this table. I think we have to be a little aggressive here, Barry.
Okay, go ahead. Well, we know what we want to do in the lower right-hand corner, right? So go ahead and do those things.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
So we want to bring 2 light utility units, one for both. Well, you need to put a jump point in.
Well, well, yeah, we were gonna put a jump point in, so let's bring in a jump point. Let's bring in TCC3. No, we don't want to. Yeah, we could put it. Let's see. The mass of a is 1, so we don't want to be within 1 inch. Well, we're smaller. We're bigger anyway, so we're not worried about that. So we'll put the TCC3 there, I guess. Yeah, we'll put it there. It should be within 3 inches. Yep. Yep. That's fine. Okay. All right, Rob, back to you.
All right. Sign me up for 2 light utility ships. That will cost me 2.
They are in your jump-in box.
All right. All right, so they're jumping to this upper right.
Okay.
With where I'm putting them, but they're up here somewhere. It's jump range. It's 6
6 minus mass.
minus mass.
Where'd they jump from?
They got a mass of 1, so I'm trying to work out the. Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
they could just, they
I
could,
was measuring to the station, not the jump point.
I was gonna say, where are they jumping from? You don't have a
Uh,
carrier.
super jumpers.
Yeah, super jumpers. Yeah.
I got confused with the icons.
I get
All
you.
right, let me spin this. Thing. All right, so there's the jump point, and that's 5 inches. Okay. All right. They're deployed.
All right. All right, Barry, we're going to put our utility ships in. You want a couple of? Did you adjust your profitability? Or you adjusted your credit account, there, Rob?
Yes.
Okay. So Barry, you want to bring in? We're going to bring in 2 light utility ships.
Yeah, you want 2 light utility ship, and you're all right there. So you get to both those.
Okay. Why don't you? I'll get those if you want to adjust the bank account by -2. Mm-hmm. See, light utility ships. Actually, light utility ships have light blasters, forward-facing light blasters. So we actually get a couple of shots against the Kraken too.
Yeah, you got to put them right in between because you got to be within 3 of both to scan.
True, but I also have to move. If I don't move more than half my movement, then I can't. Then I'm a sitting duck. Just in case, right? So light utility ships have a movement of 4, so I need to be able to. So that means their mass is 1, so they can be up to 5 inches away. But I have to be
Yeah,
able
but
to.
he's not going to be.
I have to be able
He's
to. I have to be able to move at least 2 inches. And
no,
the
he's not going to
the
be able to
heart
shoot at you.
the heart.
Sure.
Yeah, he can't shoot at me if I'm over 3 inches with his secondary weapons.
You got to be within 3 to be able to scan the heart.
Yeah, but we're going to be able to move the heart. Remember, you get to deploy the heart 2 inches away from the Kraken. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so we can put the heart way out. We can put the heart 2 inches out here where the red dye is. I'm just trying to do the math here. So if I go there, then I'm still within the 6 inches here, but I'm outside the 3 inches here. So yeah, and if I go 2 inches here, I still should be within 3. Okay, maybe I want to go a little more down here. Yep. Yep, that's good. All right, light utility ships are deployed. Yep.
Okay, Rob, your last deployment.
All right. I'll take 2 Corvettes.
2 Corvettes. Here you go, sir. 2
All right.
So what do you think of the implementation? Not too bad.
Yeah, you did a great job. I saw on their website they've already got a TTS implementation, but I hate TTS.
Yeah.
So I'd much rather play it here. Be fumbling all day with TTS.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm looking forward to a tabletop version.
What's TTS?
Tabletop simulator.
Tabletop. Yeah, it's kludgy and awful.
Tabletop.
Simulator.
Simulator.
Tabletop simulator.
Oh, okay. It's a okay.
Virtual tabletop on Steam. So you're painting Blood Red Sky aircraft? I didn't think you were really into that game system.
I'm just painting them because they're Corsair.
Oh.
You're having fun with it. I was thinking about going to the Gathering of Eagles event in New Orleans. So at the time, I thought I was going to go to that event, but I wanted to have a quote squadron to play with.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to be able to go because that is the weekend before my kid's graduation. So we have family stuff going on that weekend, and I cannot go.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still painting the Corsairs, and I don't mind because Corsairs are beautiful to paint. So I've just been having fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I have a blood squadron. Is it mass 6 minus mass?
6 minus mass.
A quarter of it. Right, so they can deploy within 4 of a jump gate.
All right.
And then, okay. Wow, they really move fast. Story about jump shock with my own
Sure.
team.
Sure you do.
What's the jump shock range?
Well, yeah, but it has to be a ship of a lower class. I think it's a lower class, not a lower mass. Or lower mass. Let me see. Jump shock.
I'm sure those light utility ships would appreciate it. It's
Yeah,
it's
well,
mass.
it's mass inches from your own larger ship, right?
So as long as I'm 2 inches away from those light
Right.
utility ships, there'll
Right.
be no jump shock.
Right. You have to
Okay.
jump pretty
All
much
right.
jump on right on top of them. The largest
Right.
ships are 3 inches, right? The battleships are 3 inches, 3 mass. So,
Right. Okay. I got it. Oh, shit. I'm good.
okay.
Okay, Andy. He's obviously trying to get, all the specimens
Mm-hmm.
or a lot of the industrial. I don't understand industrial espionage scoring.
I don't either. I'm just going with it.
Well, right now, so the ace of clubs is the specimen, right? So right
Right.
now, the discard pile contains the 4 clubs, which means if Rob whenever get to the end phase, whoever controls the most container ships will get to go first. Um, they will draw a club card. Uh, Everyone will draw a club card who controls any container ship, right? Then they'll all reveal those cards. If the specimen is revealed, um, then you're going to get the money from all the cards in the discard pile, then remove them from the game. So let's say Rob's the only one that controls any of them. He'll draw a card. If it's the specimen, he'll discard it and he'll get 10 credits. 4 and 1 is
Oh, he'll
5.
get. In this case, he'll
4
draw two. He'll draw two cards.
because if he controls 2
Two more
ships, right,
control. One
right,
container draw
right,
two.
right. So if he draws 2 and either one of them is the ace, then he discards them. Let's say one's the ace and one's the 3. He discards them both. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2 is 16. That's 16 credits, and all 3 cards go away. That leaves just the 2 left over. So there'll be a third round, and in the third round, whoever has the most container ships will get the 2. If Rob's the only one controlling container ships, or the majority of the container ships, he's liable to get all. There's
No,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
we
9, 10. There's 20 points available in that deck of the 4 cards. The 4, 3, 2, and ace of clubs. There's 20 credits available. If Rob gets all 20 credits, because we're not contesting container ships, then he's down 30 credits. He's invested 30 credits in all the ships he's purchased. So
well, thing is,
he'll still be in the red by 10 credits.
we can bring in a ship in the lower left-hand corner
Right. Then we get
and send him over.
right. If we're yeah. So I mean, we might get a ship. We might want to get aggressive and send in, 3 or 4 or 5 fighter wings in a battle group and take him on somewhere.
No. What I'm saying is, he's going to have 2, unless we really want to challenge him. There's no way we're going to put up enough points to challenge. I think you spend too much money, right?
Right.
What I'm saying is, the lower left-hand corner, there's a container ship right near our jump point.
Right.
We can bring in a low point, whatever, and send him in. Now that will give us control of one ship.
Yeah. So we'll get
He'll
one.
have
We'll
control.
get one card. If we draw the ace and he doesn't, we'll get the discard pile. But it only takes one ship to control. He'll get first card draw. And we'll get the second. We'll reveal the cards simultaneously. I mean, he might get 2 card draws. For every ship you control, you're going to get a card draw.
In phase, okay. CEOs control, starting with the CEO that controls the most container ships, which will be him.
So he'll draw the first
So
card.
both of us will be drawing, okay?
Then you go clockwise. So he draw the first card. We'll draw the second card. He'll draw the third card. There are only 3 cards. There are only 3 cards left in the deck, right? There are only 4 cards total because it's a scale 4 game. If this were a scale 7 or 8 game, it would be the ace through 6 or 7 of clubs. So there'll be a lot more cards in the deck. But with a scale 4 game, we only have 4 cards in the deck. Ace to 4.
My point is, we send in a 1-point ship and we'll get some points.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. So you want to do a recon wing or a light utility ship?
Well, technically, I don't think a recon wing will work because it says ship, and that's a wing.
Oh, okay. Then we'll send in a light utility ship.
Right. It's the right option for that plan.
Okay. So
That's actually a good observation, Rob. I think that's actually worth. I don't know if the frequently asked questions mention that, but that's probably a good thing to post on Facebook. But that's an interesting observation. You're right. I mean, you're probably right.
Light utility ship.
Agree, Andy, but I think the right answer is single piloted fighters can't do what ships do.
Got you.
Right. That's fine.
I got you.
Give me a light utility ship.
I got you. But I did post that question the other day. I think it was on. Here's the thing with the industrial espionage. This said the CEO that controls the most container ships, and control is the person with the most ships in scan range, not the most mass. In other words, 2 fighters for industrial espionage considerations, 2 light utility ships within 3 inches of a container ship beats a battleship because
that's fine.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I asked that on Facebook. I said, wait a minute, shouldn't it be a measure of mass that controls
Oh,
the influence over the?
it's espionage. It's spooky stuff.
Right, right. But they're in my ex, but my in my exam. I'm just saying in my example on Facebook, I mentioned two fighters, like I just did just a second ago. I mentioned fighters,
Give me a
and
small
no
utility ship.
and nobody corrected me. Nobody told me fighters couldn't do the job. So I'm just curious. But you're probably right. But I probably want to clarify that. Anyway, you want two light utility ships?
One light utility ship.
One
We
light
only need
one light utility ship. All right.
$1 make you holla.
Well,
I am now drinking a Dunkel, that local Rob Dunkel.
oh, nice. I am now drinking a all-day
I'll take,
IPA session ale from Founders Brewery.
I'm going to send you guys a picture of it because the label's pretty funny.
Where do we want to bring that in, Rob? Barry, are we bringing it into TCC one?
we're bringing it in here with this one.
Yeah, TCC one. All right, there's the LUS.
Okay,
You go ahead
fine.
and deploy it. It needs to go within. It's mass one. It needs to go within 5 inches of the jump gate.
I just sent you guys a picture of the label.
Cool. On our phones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that plug doesn't work. That's why. Damn it. That plug doesn't work. I don't think. Yeah, that's what it is.
Did you get 2 ships or 1?
Just one. We only need one.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he put the jump gate there, WS3. You don't think he's gonna jump with more than one ship?
He doesn't have any more jumps.
He doesn't. Yeah, he does. Oh, he doesn't. You're right. Oh well, he might use a jump order.
He can jump out, but he can't jump in.
If he uses a jump order, he can. He doesn't need a jump command point to use a jump order. So you look at the orders for the turn. He could jump a ship from another map.
It says jump out.
Yeah, but it includes jumping. It includes a hop jump. A jump hop is a jump out, but it's also a jump in. So yeah, he can hop jump, which means he doesn't bring he doesn't bring anything in off the map from off map. He can bring in something from another map if he uses the jump order. I'm just checking. Let me check it. Let me just check it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He's bringing something in from the. He's bringing a ship he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to maybe bring him in then.
Well,
Okay.
Maybe you don't want to bring in. Maybe you don't want to bring him in now, or maybe you don't want to bring him in until we see what he brings in. Maybe.
Well, we got 2 things. What do you want to do? Well, we're the last ones jumping in, so we got 2 jump points. 2 jump points in. I forgot about the orders. You can jump out and stuff. And the thing is, if I move him up, I may be in range. I can't be in range of. Well, I would move up anyway.
Well, he might come in. He might come in and destroy it too. We have initiative, so we can act first. But he might activate something else. You can activate in different orders. So
Yeah, but see, this industrial espionage is at the end of the round, right?
yeah, it's resolved at the end of the round. In the end phase. Yeah.
So he can move stuff in, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could destroy us. We could destroy him. So I mean, we need to. We're under spending on him. He's at -30. We're at -15. So I mean, we can afford to spend more and still, if you want to bring in something else. It's all business. Jump point hopping. Once per activation, at the start or end of the active battle group's movement step, if all the ships in a battle group are within jump range of a jump point, the battle group may immediately jump hop from that jump point. When a battle group jump hops, select another friendly jump point on any table and redeploy the battle group anywhere within jump range of the selected jump point. The deployment at the destination of this jump hop causes jump shock, just as if the battle group had jumped in. Here's a question. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what. Yeah, Rob has to be careful. He could do. He could. Rob doesn't want to do jump shock on the red card container ship, because if you accidentally destroy a container ship by doing jump shock on it, you lose 5 credits. So I just saw how close WS3 was, to that container ship, Rob. So be careful what you jump in there, because if you jump shock that container ship to death, you're gonna
Well, it has a silhouette of 4, right? It has a silhouette of 4.
What the
I mean, it's not fragile. Yeah,
No, it's not fragile.
it's not fragile. You're right.
But you could, you could jump within 2 inches of it with a Mass 2 ship and do jump shock on it.
Uh-huh.
But anyway.
Oh, I got an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Well, what do you want to do?
Oh, here, let me.
You want to whisper it to me?
No. Let me see. And okay, let me. See, he's around what setting? That's about 100 degrees. Okay, that's good.
Okay. I guess I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. The jump out step is literally you jump out. I'm rereading this, right? So the jump out step, which is the jump out step, which is one of the tactical phases, phase step 4 in the tactical phase, right? Jump out step, literally you jumping out if all within. You could jump out of the game. You're jumping out of the game. You're not destroyed. You're just taking the ships and going home. A jump hop is at the start of end of movement. You could always do a jump hop, as long as you start or end your movement within jump range of a jump point. The jump out order, jump out in jump step if all within jump range of jump point. Yeah, to do a jump out in the jump out step of the game, jumping out of the game, you have to issue a jump out order. You can't issue a red alert or an engage or a vector. It has to be the jump out order, notifying everybody that you're leaving the battle. But the actual jump hop can be done by anybody at the start or end of movement when they're activated.
Okay, wait. Okay.
So yeah, he could definitely jump in.
With the jump out step or with the jump out?
With a jump hop, just during movement, just as part of his movement, you could jump hop to some other jump gate.
But that's in the jump out step on tactical phase.
No. It's during the movement step. It's before or after movement in the movement step.
You mean in the orders? You do a jump out?
No. The orders called jump out is used in the jump out step to leave the game. At the beginning or end of your movement step, you may jump hop. You don't need to issue a jump out order. It doesn't happen in the jump out step. It is simply a hop from one gate to another in the game, from one map to another. That's called a jump hop, and it just happens during movement, before or after movement. It doesn't take an order, and it doesn't happen in the jump out step. It happens during movement.
Oh, okay.
So what was your thought?
What were those little ships he just brought in up above?
Yeah.
Those are
Corvettes.
No, the Corvettes. He brought in Corvettes, light utility ships.
He brought light utility ships and Corvettes. Yes, in the other map. Those are the two he brought in. 2 groups he brought in. And then he placed.
Okay.
And then he placed the gate down. He placed WS3.
Okay. Anyway, I'm done. Matt, we got one more jump there, Andy, if you want.
Okay. I think um, we need something nimble and reactive, Barry. I think we need some fighters. Something to protect all of our operations.
Whatever you want. That's fine. This is going to be our last turn tonight anyway.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna requisition three. I'm gonna requisition 3 fighter wings. So it's gonna cost us six credits.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna bring him in. We're gonna bring him in. Let's see.
How many fighter wings you got?
I'm bringing in 3.
3 fighter wings. There any IP on that? They're just space fighters. They look kind of like Robotech, Aerotech fighters.
All right. Yep. It should be about 6. Close enough. All right. We'll see what we can need. What happens here.
Wait a minute. Your mass is 2. My light utility ship is 1. Are you going to damage it?
No. The mass of the
Fighter's mass is 0.
Mass of fighters is 0. They don't
Oh,
do
man.
they don't do jump shock on anybody.
Okay.
All right. Did you dock us 6 credits?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right.
21.
Yep. All right. Okay. That's all the jump ins. So I believe, right? So tactical phase. Do we want to go first, Barry?
Yes, I think we do.
Okay.
Do you feel comfortable in yours first, or
Yeah, I think
you want me to do mine?
let's take. I think we should. Well, you go ahead and do yours.
Okay, I'm going to do my saving the.
Saving the medical space station.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So quarantine contract, scan an infected facility. Okay, that was done. So scan an infected facility with a utility ship battle group and discard a friendly medical team token from the facility. Gain the top heart card. Discard it. The facility is uninfected. So we should have probably gone after.
Not take a passive attack on the second turn.
No.
Only the first turn.
It doesn't say to. Nope, it doesn't
No,
say to.
let's say
Because the medical team is aboard fighting
Okay.
the infection.
But the passive attack is like what happens when you crack the airlock.
Right. So
Right.
So Barry, you need to either move half your speed, right? So you've got to move at least 2 inches, or I'm gonna have to put a easy target on you in case somebody attacks
Oh,
you.
okay, I'll move.
As long as you stay within 3 inches of the space station, you're in good shape.
I guess that's good. Okay.
Okay. All right, so it doesn't attack you. Nothing happens. We just take off the medical token, and we take off the infection. And I need to go to the map layer to do that. So I take that. Oh, I change it to the token layer. I switch to the token layer. I do that, and I take off the dude, and then I put it back on the map layer. There. Okay. And then we draw the top heart card.
I can jump after I move, right? No,
No,
that's it.
you had to be there in the scan. You had to be there in the scan. You had to scan him. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Good.
Yeah. So we're gonna draw the top heart card and see what it is.
Do we mark that now that it's safe? It's not.
Yeah, you get the credit for that card now.
Well, and also that one can't be.
Yeah, that one
cured.
that one is cured now, so it can't be done again. That's why I took the sick icon off. All right, here's let me
Here we got a heart showing that they're good now.
Whoa, what is that? That is not the right deck. That is not the right deck. Stop that. Okay, hearts deck. Descend. Oh, that's right. The hearts deck. That's a hearts contract, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get the 4. That's in descending. That's in descending order. The hearts cards are in descending order. So the first one to heal somebody gets the bigger card. Page 38. Hearts. The hearts contract is arranged in descending order. This deck is placed face up with the highest card on the top of the deck. Yeah. So we get the 4 of hearts, which is worth 8 points.
So we get credit. Oh, yeah. We get double points.
Yeah. So I go.
Okay.
I go find the 4 of hearts, and you give us 8 credits. There's the 4 of hearts. So there's the 4 of hearts. You credit with 8. So we gain back the 8 credits. It should be 13, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now the 3 is the next one up. If anybody, I don't think anybody. Rob, do you have a medical team on it? Yeah, Rob has a medical team. So. Okay. All right, Rob, it's back to you.
Okay. I'll go for the upper right, and I will announce Vector move twice. So I'm going to try to do.
And I've marked with a red dot. I've done my thing.
Okay.
Andy, on this cool template, are these all 1 inch?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this last.
It's a 2-inch jump. Yeah. Last one's a 2-inch jump.
That's a 2-inch. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 8 inches total from.
Okay. This would be 3 inches away. Okay. Basically, I'm setting myself up to easy chain here. So this guy can pivot to line, so he's 3 inches away. Guy will go split the difference in this. Our group has to stay within 3.
Yeah.
For scanning purposes, you have to be within 3 to scan during the scan step.
Right, but the battle group itself
3 of each other.
Well, at least one ship has to be within 3. Oh yes, the ships have to be within 3 of each other. I mean, if you have 3 ships in a battle group, each ship has to be within 3 of one other ship in the battle group, so they could
okay. That's perfect then. Three inches just isn't what it used to be.
No, I know.
That's what I keep telling her.
Yeah.
All right, well,
You're moving next.
forget all that. These guys will instead do red alert and just not even move. So sure, they can be easy targets for nothing. All right, so we'll go red alert as our order. We'll skip movement, no attacks, no jump out, no active attacks. We'll scan, so we'll clear this up. We'll take the heart token, and we'll take the heart card.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you take.
So that'll give
heart.
us
That'll give you
6
6 points. Yep.
Yeah, sword and 6 points, and then I'm gonna roll to clear the damage. It's 1 degree, so that's pretty much automatic. Okay, so go ahead and clear the red cross, and I'm gonna give myself 6 credits.
Okay. All right. Back to us, huh? Barry, I think I'm gonna protect our asses. If you don't mind, Barry, I'm gonna activate the fighter wing, the fighter group. Thinking it might be time to destroy Rob's jump point. Keep him from interfering in the lower left corner of the map. What do you think? Let's see. Alternatively, hmm.
Andy, is that
Yeah.
you or who's moving?
Oh, it's me. I'm trying to decide what to do here. Oh, I guess we could grab. Let's see. We've got to. Hold on a minute. Da, 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 da. I guess we'll destroy the. Yeah, I guess we'll destroy the other Kraken. Okay, we'll destroy the other Kraken. All right, so the Corvette. Let's see. Rest of 10. We're going to move 5 inches. Oops. Ah, stop that. Let's see. Okay, so hmm. Corvette, 6 inches. Let's see, where's one of those? There, let's take this. All right. If we go, I think we're going to take a. We're going to have to take with the Corvette battle group. With the Corvette, we're going to have to take a vector action. And we're going to move.
Aren't you going to need
Well,
reroll?
I gotta make no, but I can't make a more than a 90-degree turn. I can't make a more than a 90-degree turn to engage this guy, and so that means I have to combine 2 turns to get around 180 degrees. Because I'm assuming that means you can't make a 90-degree turn in either of your movements. And you can't fly backward, so I can't go 90 degrees there, so I have to go something along this line to then my. I was
I
trying
thought
to.
you can pivot any amount.
Yeah, but that would
It
be.
just means you can't fire,
Yeah,
right?
well, I want to use my primary weapons against the Kraken, though. That's my point. I'm trying to come
Oh,
about.
right. So you gotta vector and move less than 90. I
Yeah, I
gotcha.
got to move twice, so I can move less than 90 each time. But
Hmm.
so like if I move up here, But I'm trying to do the geometry here so that I can turn less than 90. That should do it because I should
Right.
be able that I should well. See, it's hard to know whether then you're pointing that way and you've got to come all the way around. I'm not sure the geometry works. It does work but I'm not because
Is your behind you?
that's 90 and huh?
You're targeting the Kraken right next to you, right?
I'm trying to target the Kraken behind me, right? But I have to keep
Yeah.
I have to have him in my
You
first.
got a vector,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I got a
Vector's the
vector.
only way to do it.
Yeah.
And fire your primary weapons.
Right. That's a 90, so I can't, and that's less than 180. So it's
But you could look at your tactical order. You can do inertial dampeners.
oh, that's a good point. I forgot about that. Inertial dampeners. Yeah. Okay, once at the start of a friendly battle group's movement, spend a command to tactically prevent the battle group to shoot its primary weapon system, even if it prevent a high G maneuver. There you go. That's the easy one then. Okay. Then that's what I want to do. So we're gonna activate the Corvette and just spend a command point for inertial dampeners. Forgot about that.
You still got to move.
Yeah.
Just lets you move past 90. Still shoot.
Right. But I could do it. Well, I could do inertial dampeners. Yeah. So I'll do inertial dampeners, but I'll also do because I don't want to be within 3 inches of him because I want to avoid his secondary weapons. So
So consider this. You may need a vector because you're so close to him.
Right. So I can still vector. Right. So I'm still going to vector rather than engage. Right. So basically right. So basically
you're trying to move more than 5.
Right. So basically I can move out here and then turn around and shoot him as long as he's within 6 inches. Yeah. So something like that.
And you spend the command point.
And I spend the command point for inertial dampeners, right? And I use
vector plus inertial dampers lets you do that.
Correct. Correct. All right. And then
let's say you didn't do inertial dampers, would you now be in a position where you can't fire your primary weapons?
Yes. Well, possibly. I would have had
because you turned over 90 degrees.
Right. I would have had to do because I didn't worry about it, but I would have had to figure out the math to see if I could go up here and then turn pointing this way, but I had to turn pointing this way enough for that 45-degree arc to hit him down the middle.
I don't think that would have been possible. He's too close to you.
Right. I think it would have been.
I think you did it the only way possible.
Well, I could have moved 10 inches. I could have moved way out here.
Oh, that's true. You could have 10 with your first move.
Right. Moved 10 with my first move, and then turned and brought the arc into it. So it could have been done.
Still would be tough. I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a guaranteed thing. This is easier. I mean, anyway. Right. So now I can fire the primaries and the auxiliaries, and I could use the command point that I have.
You already spent it.
No, but I was gonna power the weapon systems.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and power the weapon systems.
You're taking your inertial dampers. Yeah, right. You're blowing 2 command points for 2 different tacticals. Got it.
Right. On the Corvette, right. Because I want to kill the Kraken. Right. Okay. So we're gonna try and kill the Kraken. All right. So the Corvette. So the Corvette's got 4d6 and 2d6. I guess I can roll them all at once. There's no reason not to roll the turbo blasters and blasters separately, because they do the same amount of damage in the same range. So this is 6d6. I have to do them separate because the power to weapon systems only works for one system at a time. of one type of the attack pool to a minimum of 1. Yeah, okay. So 4d6. Okay. So 4d6, subtracting 1 from each of the die.
So you hit on 5s, basically.
Yeah,
Hit the Kraken on 5s.
because his silhouette is 4.
A
So
4.
so I hit him on 5s. All right. So 4d6 hitting on 5s. Three hits.
Okay. For the Kraken, shielding is a 2.
Mm-hmm. So 3 dice.
He rolls 3d6 looking for 2s.
Right. All right. So 1 save.
Right,
So
saved 1.
Kraken takes 2 hits.
Takes 2 hits. Do you get to mark that? I don't know if I can select the Kraken.
I got it.
Cannot. Okay.
And then the auxiliaries on the Corvette are 2 more d6. Now these are 4s. Two hits. So now you need 2 more 2 or better saves. 1. All right. So that's the 3rd hit.
Oh, and the Kraken's still alive.
You were supposed to kill it, Andy.
I was, but the light utility ships have guns too. Barry.
Okay.
All right, the Corvette's done. Rob, back to you.
You know, mark the Kraken to 3 hits.
I did.
Mark the Kraken. Took 1 more hit, right?
I put a
There it
3 on
goes.
it.
Just updated.
Yep.
Got it.
So, besides Barry, we could jump the fighters in and kill it too. If we had to. Fighters haven't activated yet.
You know what I missed is last turn I should scan a Kraken to draw a diamond.
Oh, that's right.
You want to deal me a diamond? What does that really do, though? So what? What does a diamond card do,
Well,
though?
let's see. Destroy. Oh, wait.
If you scan the Kraken, you get a diamond card. But so
Yeah.
what? What does that do?
Then you reveal the diamond card when you pick up the heart. We didn't do that. We killed the Kraken outright. We didn't scan it first.
No, but I've got a Kraken.
So we
Get
screwed
into
up.
the tactical
We
phase.
screwed up. Wait, you destroy a Kraken.
Right. So just
Well, no, you have to scan a Kraken first. You have to scan a Kraken first to draw a diamond card. Right? You screwed up too, Rob. You killed a Kraken before scanning it. So you can't. You collect the heart. You don't have a diamond card to play from your hand. You scan it to put a card in your hand, so you know what the card is. You have to actually collect a heart and deliver it to a warp gate to play the card in your hand for its credits. So we both screwed that up. We both killed the Kraken before we actually scanned it because we were afraid of it, which means we didn't get the cards for it. We didn't scan its value. We didn't assess the value of the whale before killing it. We just killed it outright. So we both teams screwed that up. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? We both rushed to kill our Krakens respectively when we should have taken. It would have meant an extra turn, which would have meant extra attacks from the Kraken. They're that dangerous. You have to sustain an attack of the Krakens in order to scan the Kraken to get the card, and then you play the card when you pick up the heart after. So it's scan, then kill, then scan the heart, and be able to play a card. I don't know how we remedy that, other than the fact that you could scan that kraken near you, and then I'd give you a heart. I'd give you a diamond card.
I'm back. I lost all that.
Oh, you're
It's
back.
diamond.
Okay, I'll repeat. We both messed the whale up. The first thing you're supposed to do is scan a kraken to draw a card. Neither of us did that. We just killed him outright. Okay, but in the first scan phase, you're supposed to scan him to draw a card. In the second turn, you're supposed to destroy him. And at the end of that turn, scan him. Scan his heart. And then when you've scanned his heart, grabbed it, and taken it to a jump gate or within range of a jump gate, that's when you can play the card out of your hand that you collected when you scanned him in the first instance. And that's when you get to score those credits. So, but both of us rushed to kill that first whale because they were scary. But neither of us scanned our krakens respectively. So what we should do, Barry, now, and what Rob should do, is scan the krakens that are alive this turn, so that we can collect their hearts next turn. Kill them and collect their hearts next turn.
Well, these things are not good and clearly, are they?
Well, no, I just forgot to read it correct. We read it initially, and then I just forgot about it when we got in the heat of playing. It just takes practice to remember how these contracts work. Some of the contracts are seem a little complicated, but I understand what he's trying to do with the mechanisms. Rob, you have not activated your frigate yet? So any ship can scan the kraken. It says scan a kraken, draw a diamond card. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a utility ship. Only the utility ship has to scan the heart and pick it up. And of course, any ship can kill the thing. So Rob's frigate could still scan when he activates, scan that one that's near him if he doesn't want to do anything else with that frigate. But until you have a diamond card in your hand from scanning something, you can't do anything else. So the whales kind of screwed us. Rob, what do you want to do?
I'd say you could have scanned a live kraken, and so could I. So just deal us both a diamond.
All right, that's fine. Next time
So-
it would take us. So who killed their kraken first?
Just would have taken another turn to kill the kraken.
It would have taken an extra turn. It would have taken one turn to
I
scan them
still
and another turn
don't
to kill
get
them.
it.
Okay.
And you would have been
You're supposed to scan it first.
You have to scan it first to pick up the diamond card, to draw a diamond card from the deck. And you hold that diamond card in your hand. You do not get the credits for it. You then have to kill so that card is because you scanned a kraken. Then you have to kill a kraken. Let's say you scanned a kraken and you got the one of diamonds. And you thought to yourself, well, that's a waste. That's not worth a whole lot. So maybe I'm going to draw. So maybe I don't.
Get it.
Maybe I.
It's like making sure it's a good whale and not a bad whale.
Right. Is that whale worth it? Or should I go scan a different whale and get a better
Got
diamond?
it. So the problem is killing a kraken at long range without
scanning it first is wrong because you don't assess its value, so you don't get the diamond card to claim.
right.
Yeah, so we both screwed that up. We both killed the kraken in the first turn.
It also makes the krakens really nasty because they're going to get
All
extra
right.
shot.
Well, what do we do about the like? I think you've definitely had a chance to scan the live one.
Well, it did come within 3 inches to attack us.
They want
The problem is you have to be within 3 inches. You have to be within 3 inches at the end of a turn in order to.
Right.
To,
So we should both have diamonds for the living krakens, but nobody knows about those two hearts.
Right.
So I guess we just eliminate those two hearts. Those krakens got vaporized essentially.
Right.
But we do know
worthless
krakens to us.
All right, so I'm gonna blow away the 2 hearts that are on the map, and then I'm gonna give
We
us
just screwed that up.
and I'm gonna give us each a diamond card.
Diamond.
Yes,
All
the
right.
diamond card, just a random
We had
diamond card.
4 hearts.
And what?
We had what, 4 hearts?
Yeah, we had the four of hearts for the
So we take off 4 points.
No, Barry.
no.
This is totally different.
This is a different
We're
contract.
diamonds now.
This is a different contract, Barry.
We're on a different Basically, we just vaporized 2 Kraken. Now,
Oh,
for hunting purposes, we're aware of what's next to us. We know its market value.
right.
So
Okay.
Rob, I just gave you a diamond card.
Okay, and I've looked at it. So I know the market value of the Kraken next to me.
Barry, I just gave you a diamond card.
Oh,
See it above your name on the bottom of the screen. Click on the card.
So
that's above your name.
that's the value, Barry, of this Kraken
Of
that I'm pulsing on.
Of the
Right.
Kraken
The lower one.
Yeah, the lower one. That's the value of it.
That's the value of it. You've appraised it with your scanners.
Right. So now we know.
So now you know if it's worth hunting.
Right.
Or just vaporizing it.
Correct. Vaporizing it doesn't get you anything. It gets you a heart.
So we killed half the herd.
Well, it gets you a heart. It gets you a heart that you can scan. But the question is whether it's worth risking ships to attack it. It's already got 3 damage, so we're going to kill it. So hopefully that card was a good card.
All right, so that brings us back to my
your turn.
activation.
It's your activation.
What's the range of diamond?
1 to 4.
Okay.
Ace to 4.
Okay.
Well, let's see. All right, issue orders.
You want to whisper that? You want to whisper that card to me, Rob or Barry? You can,
Okay.
You can type /W space GM or Andy, or I think it's just Andy B, and then tell me and then type the number. Here we go. Okay, cool.
All right, I'm thinking here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for just maximum fun of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the frigate on the bottom right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give him an engage order. Then we're going to go to move. And I'm going to jump off.
Oh, yeah, I figured you were going to jump hop with him. All right.
And bear with me. I'm coming in. My engaged target is the light utility ship. So my weapon range is 9.
Right.
I got to move 2. So 11 is a key number.
Okay. Well, your jump range.
I gotta come at my jump range is what, 4?
So you gotta come within 2 inches. Your mass is 2, right? Mass is 2.
So
yeah.
So the jump range is 4.
4 inches. Yeah.
Loud. So
Okay.
So I'll borrow this.
Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to bail out.
Okay, Barry.
Oh, good night, Barry.
My utility ship survives. I've got him in a position he can go for either one of the container ships.
Okay.
If you can vector and go for the upper left one.
Okay, no problem.
So, okay, guy.
All right, Barry. Thanks for playing.
Okay.
Go
So
ahead.
we're gonna do this again sometime, or in live, or what? What's
Oh,
your
yeah.
No, we
this
want to
is
play it live. This is fun.
probably play it live.
Yeah, we'll play it live.
All
When
right,
we get some
Andy, I
chat.
think I got it right here.
All right,
Hey
man.
guys?
Within
Bye,
4
Barry.
of the jump point,
Okay.
Barry. I'm within 4 of the jump point.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this lets me push 2 inches towards you to meet the easy target
Mm-hmm.
and then fire.
Right. So, right,
Okay.
you were within jump
So,
range of the other jump point, and you just popped in
yes.
here, and now, and you have
Right.
full. You need to move at least half to avoid being an easy target.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I've met all those conditions.
Gotcha.
So here we go.
And you didn't.
Moving.
Yeah. Okay. And so, yeah. All right. There you go. There's your.
So now I'm within. I'm just over the 9-inch deal.
Okay. Your weapons are 9 to what? 9 to what? 9 to.
9 to 18.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
This will be fun. We'll
Yeah,
see
it'll
if
be
I
fun.
can light up the light utility.
Yeah, and then
Your
the
fighters will
will come
attack
after the
me.
Corvette. You know, it's all good.
Well, let's just have some fun.
Absolutely.
All right. So order of play. I've just moved. Then passive attack. So I think I'm out of range of any passive attacks.
I believe so. Yes.
The fighters are 6. The light utility ship has none. So we'll skip passive attacks.
The fighter, you're behind the 180-degree forward arc of the fighters anyway, so they can't
Right.
passive attack.
Okay. Okay, so then we go to active attack. So targeting the light utility gauge target. So let's see, frigate, 2d8, and then I'll go ahead and spend some money to really make it count. So let's see. When you spend this, what do you get to do? Let's see.
You subtract 1 from each die.
Power up weapons. Before rolling,
Yeah.
spend to subtract 1. Okay, so we'll do that.
Up to mass command token, so you can spend up to 2 of them because your mass is.
Yeah, I'll just do 1.
All right, so you're
Sure, I'll need
you're
it.
subtracting 1 from each die, and you're using engage, right?
Yes, so I get re-rolls.
Correct.
So the silhouette's a 4 of the light utility ship.
Yes.
Light rail gun is 2d8.
Yes, -1.
So I'm hitting on 5s or less.
Right. 1 hit. Now you get to re-roll the.
All right. Yeah, we'll take the 7, right?
Yeah, 7. Sorry, the 7. Re-roll the 7.
Rolling the 7.
Another 7.
Oh my goodness. All right. So
Now your guns
that is
Okay, so I'm saving 1.
that's 1 hit.
But your Corvettes do. Oh, it's only 1 damage for
2 points.
for the turbo.
Yeah, but I still get. Mm-hmm. Turbo blasters are out of range. That's the thing about these Corvettes.
They but the light railgun does 2 damage each. But that's if I don't save. Okay. So
don't save.
So
yeah.
I'm rolling 1d8, and I'm trying to save, and my shields on a light utility ship is a 1. So
that's a 2. Oh, it's a 1. You're right.
1.
Yeah.
So I need to roll a 1.
Yeah.
On a d8.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
1d8 needing a 1. No, I roll a 7. All right, so I take 2 damage on a light utility ship. All right. And then you got your secondaries are out of range. You're all
Yeah, there's nothing to shoot at. I need a target within 6, and I don't think anything's within 6.
2 damage on the light utility ship.
Okay.
All right. And are you within 3 inches to scan? Well, it doesn't matter. You wanted to be within 3 inches to control that ship. So are you within 3?
Yes, yeah. He is within 3 of the ship.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
I've got 2 container ships controlled.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm going to go take a restroom break while you activate. Just tell me what happens.
No worries. No worries.
let's just play this last activation. Then I got to get my kids to bed.
Oh, okay. I'll keep it simple then. I'm gonna bring the well, yeah. All right, we'll bring the fighters. We'll bring the fighters in.
Yeah, let's just do this last activation, and then
That's fine. Yeah. You mean you want to be done now, or you want me to go ahead and activate my group? I haven't done anything yet. I've been thinking about it.
hello, test.
Hello. I'm here.
Okay. Well, in the last half an hour.
Yeah. So
Um, I
you,
got to get my kids to bed. Let's just do one more activation.
that's fine. Yeah.
Like hit
Yeah.
me with your fighter.
Yeah. I'm just
Um,
gonna. Yeah. I'm just gonna move them within 6-inch range.
oh yes.
And that's where should be within 6 inches. We'll bring them a little closer just to be sure that all three are within 6.
Oh, you got to face the passive turbo lasers.
Yes, I don't have any active. I don't have any main weapons, so I can move. I can turn 180 degrees. It doesn't really matter because they're not. Okay, so that
It's the
should.
beauty of fighters.
That's right. All right, that should be 6 inches. Now, you're gonna get passive attacks. So you're within. I'm within 6.
Yes.
So your
So it looks like
frigate fires away with it
46.
46. My
What if fighters
silhouettes are
3?
3s.
Yeah. Can you play command tokens on passive attacks?
I think so, but I don't have any I don't have any tactical tokens left.
No, but like I could. Let's see. Power to weapons.
I
Before rolling to attack with a friendly battle group. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about active or passive. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
sure. Let's
sure.
do it.
Yeah.
So this will hit you on 4s.
Right.
Oh, how many hits can a fighter wing take?
3. It's silhouette.
3. Okay.
3.
All right. Well, shoot, we'll go for it. All right, I spent 1, so we're now hitting on 4s.
Right. So 46 hitting on 4s. Okay. Okay. So the 1 is a double hit.
Okay.
The 6 is a dud, and the 5s are misses. Right. So it's 2 hits. Right. So I got two hits, and fighters have no shields, so I take 2 fighters out. I can't save because fighters.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Have no
wow.
Shields.
So
So that's 2 hits. So a wing doesn't go down, but I lose 2 out of one of my fighter wings. So there's 2 hits on that lead fighter wing. Okay. So fortunately, somebody with 2 hits still fires fully effectively, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed that 3rd hit.
Yeah.
That's painful.
So I'm firing with 3d6 each. So 3 6. I'm shooting 9 dice back. So 9 dice back at the Corvette, needing 5s. Because your silhouette's 5. No, you're a frigate. Sorry, needing 6s. So 9 dice, needing 6s. So yeah. Okay, so 2 6s don't count. So the 2 6s don't count. The 1 doubles to 2. And then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 hits. 1,
It
2,
should
3,
be
4,
8
5,
because
6,
you got
8.
7 hits, but
8.
1 is double, right?
Yep. 8. You're right. 8 hits. So 8 saves, and your frigate has got 4 shields of 4. Now you could do power to you could do power to your shields.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to power the shields, which will give me up.
Now you could spend both command tokens if you wanted to because you could spend up to 2 since it's a mass 2 ship.
Oh yeah, and that'd make it up to a 6, which basically auto save it, right?
One for the result of every attack die. Power to shields. If a friendly battle group with a shield value of 1 or more is targeted with an attack, after the attack die are rolled, spend to command token of attack token to add 1 to the battle group's shields value for each command token spent for this attack only. Yeah.
Yeah, I can spend 2 command tokens and get auto save.
Yeah.
Okay. I spent it.
There you go.
Done. All right. Well, that's a good use of command tokens. I mean, I can't guarantee making 8 saves.
Yeah,
I can only take what, 6 hits.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Let's leave it here. But you and I could pick this up anytime. We don't have to wait.
Yeah.
I really like it. I think this is great.
It's very weird, Pretzels. Once you get used to the contracts and stuff.
I mean, I think it's fine as is. It's a lot of fun, definitely. And I could use my Battlestar ships for civilian utility. Mm-hmm. What I'm thinking of is, how do we use this in the actual Star Wars or Battlestar universe? Well, I think the jump gates is a slight issue, which we can think about.
The other thing is, I've already started thinking about, and I know that there are probably official scenarios coming, but I've already started thinking about adapting the contracts to be a more militaristic, where instead of profit and loss being measured in credits, they're measured in glory. You're spending glory or you're gaining glory.
Or the economy, population.
And it's more contracts are more, attack
for the effort.
Convoy. Yeah. Somebody else recommended to get bigger ships in. Somebody else had a great suggestion, I think, is that when you requisition a ship, if you end the game and the ship has taken no damage, like your frigate, then you get half the credits you spent. Because the ship survived with no damage, the battle. So you invested.
That's a good idea.
Invested X. You invested for the frigate. You invested 7 points. You should get 3.5 of those. Round down, because everything rounds down, right? You should get 3 of those back if it survives unscathed. If it takes any damage at all, you should get like a quarter of it back. If you lose it, if it's destroyed, you obviously get nothing back. That would encourage people to buy a few more ships, because honestly, if they survived the battle unscathed, then the investment wasn't written off. You should
salvage value or something.
Right.
Yeah,
you cover the insurance premium of putting it into battle, so you don't get 100% of it back, but you get something back for survivors. So that was an interesting.
In the back, I like, because I'm already thinking, the military competitive advantages for the Empire in a Star Wars setting,
Yeah. I think I would enjoy.
And then maybe
I would enjoy doing this in the campaign. You start with a scale 3 game, then go to scale 4 and scale 5. The campaign system in the back of the book would be kind of fun.
I could do it either way. I could play in this corporate environment because I think it's fun, or I'd like to run thematic games using my Battlestar and Star Wars ships. I'm a purist.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, let me continue. Let me continue working on my ideas for battle scenarios or battle contracts, and and then we could try them out and see.
Sure, you got convoy raids, you got facility raids.
Right.
All just watch any episode of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Get all the inspiration you need.
Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah, I think it's a very good system, and I mean,
I'm gonna start.
It was awesome.
I'm gonna clean up my dust off some of my Battlefleet Gothic ships and paint them up. And it'll be fun.
Now, I'm okay to use my Battlestar civilian ships, but I can't put the Galactica down with Battlefleet Gothic. That's too much.
I get it. I have some space stations too that would work great for facilities, and I've got some asteroids from when we were playing TIE X-wing or TIE Fighter. So we got some a space mat, giant space mat we can put on a table. So we got plenty.
So what are we doing April 8th? We're doing Battle Group, that campaign game.
Yeah, and I need to finish the torch list. For the Brits. and give it to you.
Okay,
I assume
very
you have
good.
all. I assume you have all the figures that probably.
Oh yeah, I got everything we need.
Okay. So I'll finish
I
up.
have so much stuff.
I'll probably get that list done early next week. But if you want to do
Okay.
face to face next Thursday night, our plans changed. So the reason I had to postpone to April 8th is no longer a reason. So
Okay.
I think we should still wait until April 8th to do Tea and Victory. But if you wanted to come over to the loft next week, next Thursday night or something, I'd be up for that. Whatever.
Okay. We'll see how next week's going, and we'll
Yeah.
just talk about it.
Yeah, maybe I'll have some ships ready.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good job. Had a good time. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks. Bye.